Well, of course, nowadays it's possible to be coached in everything from exercise to parenting to the way you look and speak. So it's perhaps no surprise that a business being run here in North London is changing people's attitudes to cookery and their kitchens. Justine Kanter has been running her business, Kitchen Coach, to meet the demands of people who can't cook as well as they'd like and need help to improve. She travels across London and beyond to work with her clients, who range from the absolute beginners like me to the experienced cooks. There can be anyone from time-poor businessmen to hassled mums to groups of teenagers.
The idea is to try and give people confidence on an individual basis in their own homes, to try and make them feel a little bit more comfortable and confident cooking. We're all exposed to a huge amount of TV programmes and cookbooks, and yet somehow when we're in our own homes, faced with having to put a meal on the table every single day, we find ourselves feeling a bit frustrated and bored and lacklustre. And I work with people very closely to try and sort of find out what their lifestyles are and what their limitations are and what they enjoy eating, and try and make the experience a bit more pleasurable for them.
A professionally trained cordon bleu chef, Justine is keen to improve people's skills in the kitchen. She goes into people's homes, observes them in situ, and tailors her training program to help each individual. People often buy her services as gifts for friends or relatives.
So a lot of people hear about me locally through word of mouth, and I have also started selling a lot of hours of my time in sessions as gift vouchers. So people looking for an inspirational or original gift often find that giving somebody for a child or as a wedding present or a bar mitzvah present, a session of 2 hours with me in their own kitchen is a very kind of original idea.
But with people in the modern world increasingly time poor, what are Justine's top tips to make good cooks out of us all?
I think the single most important thing, and it's a very boring one, is a bit of planning. You don't have to be completely kind of obsessive about it, but just making sure you've got the ingredients that you need. There's nothing more frustrating than trying to cook a meal and having to kind of go out halfway through. Think ahead a little bit about the sorts of food you want to put on the table in the week. So planning, I think, saves massive amount of time.
Justine taught me to make her apple strudel. I was surprised how relaxing the process was, and I created a quality dish in the process. Well, Justine hopes she's transformed kitchens and cooks throughout London and beyond. But of course, the proof is, as they say, in the eating. Delicious. This is Edward Barron for JN1 in North London.